Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. God, it's such a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous day. I wanted to come outside and I wanted to chat. Something was on my mind, so I wanted to come on and talk. I'm going to wait a few minutes, see if anybody pops on. I know it's early. What time is it? Oh, no, it's a little like before noon. So, hi there. If you're on, just comment so that I know that you're on and we can chat. And, sorry, I'm just looking at saying it's building an audience. So in any case, let's chat. And as people will jump on, they can jump on. But something came into my mind today as I was driving, and I really wanted to get on and talk about it. And that is about comparison, right? You know, being in direct sales, network marketing, whatever you want to call it, I tend to notice that comparison comes up quite frequently. Comparison of yourself against somebody else, comparison about you and someone on your team. Hi, Carmen, how are you? Hi, Janice. And it just struck me because I really want to talk about this, because comparison is a thief of joy. It really is. The problem with comparing yourself to somebody else is you don't know the true journey that that person that you're comparing yourself to has gone on to get where they are, right? So a lot of times in life, I think that we see somebody who's successful or somebody who you think is doing well in their business, and you're looking at it like, well, oh, thank you, Carmen, sorry. And you're looking at it like, well, they're doing well, why aren't I? But you don't know the story. You do not know what it took them to get there. You don't know the background, right? You don't know what they're doing day in and day out. You only see the outer part. And so it is not fair to compare yourself to someone else for a few reasons. Number one, it steals your story away from you. You know, your journey of where you're going to be and where you are going in life is just that. It's your story. And here's the thing, too, about comparing. You steal the joy away of your accomplishments. You know, every journey that gets you to where you want to be in life, right? Whether it's a good journey, a twisty journey, a bad journey, whatever, those journeys take you places. And along the way, if you are so busy watching what somebody else is doing and trying to figure out what they're doing so you can do it, you don't celebrate what you're doing. And you don't celebrate those little accomplishments that turn into the big accomplishments that you should be celebrating about you. So, like for instance, you know, you're starting out on your journey. Let's talk about somebody who's new in direct sales, okay? So you're starting in brand new, and you see somebody who's been in direct sales for a while, and they're working the business. And all you can think about is, why is it not working for me? What am I doing wrong? Why can't I get it going, right? But what you're not realizing is that person, okay, has worked it before or has, you know, been working it for a while. Oh, sorry, all of a sudden it looks like I went dark on here. I don't know what happened. And in any case, that's so weird. Oh, there we go again. Hi, I'm back. But in any case, my point is it takes a while. And so what you are doing will get you to the right place. You just have to celebrate your own journey. And you know what's interesting is, for instance, I'll give you a perfect example. There's somebody and they go, I can't, you know, they're focusing on what they can't do. I can't make a sale, I can't do this, I can't do that, because they're busy watching somebody who is doing it, right? And then all of a sudden they get a sale. And instead of them celebrating the fact that they got a sale and being so excited in that wonderful momentum of their business, acknowledging that they're doing the right thing, they're looking at why they don't have more. Does that make sense, you guys? And so when you compare yourself to someone else, you steal your own light away from you. Because you have your own gifts. And you have your own innate abilities that you need to allow to shine over time. And that time helps you to figure things out while you're getting to where you want to go. Everybody is going to get to where they want to go. Okay, everybody. I promise you. If you want to be at the top of your company, you're going to be. But you have to just wait it out, take the time, don't quit, stay on track, do what you can do, and celebrate you. Hey, Francis. Hi, Michelle. Sorry, I'm just looking at. So I go back to a story, and maybe the person who this story is about will watch this, I don't know. But I'm going to go back a couple of years, okay? I was in direct sales. I was sitting at a convention. And this story sticks with me. It sticks with me so badly because it was so telling. And so we were at the convention. Yes, you win awards and everything like that, right? And so I had won several awards that convention. So I came back to the table. I had several awards sitting there. I was very, very thankful, very, very appreciative. And the girl next to me literally had gone up and gotten an award, and she turned around, and as she came back, I congratulated her, and her words were, well, it's not as many as you, okay? And honestly, I looked at her, and I said, you need to celebrate your success, and you need to revel in this moment right now. Like, you need to acknowledge what you did to get that award that you have, and you need to take ownership and pride in that. And she looked at me and she said, you're absolutely right. And so, hi Lisa, how are you? So I wanted to talk about this because I think that subconsciously maybe, or I don't know why, but I do think a lot of people do compare themselves. And here's the thing, I look up to people. I'm not going to tell you that I don't see somebody that's risen or worked hard or accomplished things or has taken themselves from a difficult place and made it better. I look up to those people and they inspire me, right? But I don't compare myself because I know that in my own due time, this universe will guide me where I need to go, right? As long as I keep doing the right thing, as long as I try to have win-win situations at all times, that's how I live my life. And I want others to be happy more with what you're doing, and comparison takes that happiness away. Because see, direct sales should not be a grind, and I think a lot of times it is, and I think a lot of times it's about churning it out and going to the next and da-da-da-da-da. Stop, right? Like seriously, can we just have fun? The rest will come, but enjoy your business. Enjoy what it is that you have to share with others. Revel in it, have fun with it, learn from people that inspire you, put what they do into place so you can see if it works or not, but find what makes you shine and do that, and stop comparing yourself to others. Because here's the other thing that I'm going to tell you. The other person you're comparing yourself to, you have no idea what they did or have been through or the journey that they went through, because I'm going to tell you, hi Dax, I am going to tell you that I know a lot of people would say to me in certain points of my career, how did you do XYZ? How did you get to where you are? Okay? And the bottom line, honestly, it was a lot of sacrifice. I did a lot of sacrifice, and I did a lot of things that most people wouldn't do in order to get to where I was with the company I was with. Okay, so what you didn't see is while you were watching a movie with your family, I chose not to. I wanted to, believe me, but I chose not to. You know, while you were out on a Friday and a Saturday enjoying your friends, I wanted to, but I wasn't. Okay, I was working. And so people will not share those kinds of things with you, but it's the sacrifices that a lot of the people that are at the top of their company are making and having to make in order to get here. So, you know, you have to decide, is that something that you even want? And it may not be. I have decided in my life at this point and this time, balance is the key word for me. I want both, and if it takes me longer to get here again, it takes me longer because I'm enjoying my family and I'm enjoying my friends, and I'm putting that balance back in because that's something that I needed. It was a lesson that I needed to learn, right? And I learned it. the hard way, but it's a lesson that I needed to learn. And so, you know, a lot of times you cannot compare yourself to others because your story's different, your experience is different, your, you know, how many years that you've been doing what you're doing is different, you know, all life circumstances. So that really is the message. Sorry, I'm just trying to look to see. Hi, Val. So that really is the message that I wanted to get out, because I do think that people, oh, I just spilled a ton of water all over me, and it didn't even feel good because it was warm water. Ugh, it wasn't even hot. That was weird. Okay, that was really weird. And so, question, just out of curiosity, and I think we're all guilty of it, but out of curiosity, how many of you have compared yourselves? Put a one down in the comments if you have fallen victim to comparing yourself, because I want to talk about something that I think also happens when you do that. Oh my God, I just did it again. Look at me. I just spilled water all down me. So put a 1 if you have done that, if you've compared yourself, as I spill water all over me. Because I'm going to tell you what I think happens when you do that. Yep, thank you, Carmen. I think that, you know, it's very natural that that happens, but you know what happens? It sets you back. It sets you back when you compare, because it depresses you, all right? Again, because you don't know that person's story. You're making an unfair comparison, and it makes you feel, I don't want to say, well, I don't want to say inadequate, but I'm going to say that word, because I do think when they say comparison is the thief of joy, yep. Thanks, Dax. I think that it makes you feel inadequate, and because you're thinking, why can they do something and I can't, right? So here's what I'm going to tell you. If you find yourself comparing yourself to somebody, right? Feel free to reach out to that person and say, you inspire me with what you've been doing. May I ask you a couple of questions? And try to find out, you know, if they'll be upfront with you and share with you what it really took. Honestly, I paid a price for my success in the past, and I'm not going to hide that fact, because I think it's a fact that most people will not share. I paid a price. I really did. Now, with that being said, I reaped a lot of rewards as well, and I can never take that away. And if I was asked to do it all over again, my answer would have been yes. I wouldn't have changed anything, because one of my best friends today was from that journey, right? And the most incredible gift in my life. Other things monetarily that I got, you know, were nice. Free trips, free cars, yes. You can't take that away. It does make life more enjoyable. But my crossroads was putting on the brakes and saying, wait, there's got to be a balance. And so I don't compare. I say, when I get there, I get there. I don't have to get there tomorrow. Time is going to pass. We all know how fast a year goes, how fast 2 years goes, how fast 3 years goes. And here's what I promise you. Whatever industry you are in, if you just stick with it, right? But you've got to find a company you believe in, right? And that you know is solid, and you stick with it, and you believe in it, and you keep at it, and you stay consistent every day in working your business, you're going to get where you want to go. And that's just the bottom line. So I just want to see if there's any other, any other comments. Right, Michelle, not anymore. It's a lesson, you know, it's a lesson. And I think that it's something that we all have to experience and acknowledge. And I don't think a lot of people acknowledge that they compare, because I think sometimes that comparison is done internally, right? And we don't really admit that we're comparing, but we kind of are. And so the message that I really want to get out today is celebrate you. Know that you've got something very, very special inside of you that nobody else has. Find that, enjoy that, embrace that, and share that, okay? Because that's what it's about, guys. That's what it's about. So that was really it. I'm just looking to see if there's any more comments. I can finally drink water without pouring it all over myself. But you know what's nice? It's so flippin' hot out that I'm completely dried from it. It is such a glorious day. Hi, Lisa. So in any case, guys, if you have any comments, feel free. If you want to share this video, I did put it on public. Feel free to share. I think it's an important message to get out, right? That when you compare yourself to others, you do more damage than what you initially think. You're robbing yourself, okay? You are robbing yourself of your capabilities. And that's all I want to say. Be you, be true to you, be an amazing you, and be the best you that you can be. Oh, Michelle, thank you so much. I literally was driving home, and I don't know why, but that topic got stuck in my head, and I couldn't get it out of my head. And so I actually came home, and before I did anything else, I just came out here just to talk, because I just think it's an important message to get out, right? I really do. So with that being said, thank you so much for jumping on. Love you all. Appreciate you all. I want to see you all shine. So be good to yourself, right? Be good to you. Have a good one. Let me see where the little button is, 10. Bye. Have a good one. Enjoy this day. Bye.